Good morning. Water's hot. All right. Still have a bit of a sore throat today, so I might not be talking much. Morning. No. I was shocked to find a pig covered in ink. Turns out a pen isn't a pen. It's hard to pin that difference down. Hmm. I've got a bit of a cold, so I'll probably be just gonna heads down most of the stream, but happy Tuesday. I gave away some cookies shaped into various countries. I was thanked for my donations. Didn't. Shh. Async mutex is interesting here. I'll have to take a look. Here, I'm just trying to get these into the right place. I'll have to come back. Morning, Nightshade, dude. Spaggy live on this. It's here. On stream. Oh, here. Yeah. Because you can just clone them. Yeah, no. That's why it was to do. Yeah. I want them to be in. It's fine. Hey, Scotty. How you doing? So in this case, I wonder why I did that. I think it had to do with the boxed stream. But we'll look at that in a minute. I see your point though. And this is all the unit test code. So in some of these cases, it's really just set up to um, well, facilitate the unit test. Toss my cursor off to the right here. I'll have to check. I don't remember. Working on quiz 3 in Rustlings. Nice, Scott. Straight bounce syntax. That's cool. Is this supposed to be that? Semantic, man. Hmm. 40 minutes to try to figure this out here. TV lifecycle events, TX. Let's just name it the same. It's not really a stream. This is an unbound sender of something. Not a received message, though. Actually, it's none of that. It is a message. I don't think these are the same, though. the lifecycle stream, I think for these, the lifecycle events are being created as received messages, which we should probably change for our tests. Have it actually generate a message, which then becomes a received message in order to test the flow of data going out. We'll see. Um, what's this? Ah, yes, because they are kind of tied at the hip here, aren't they? No, that was actually right before. Okay, this should be a received message, not just any received message. It should be that. Same here. Oh, because it's not clone. This is clone. Why is this clone? Does that have to be clone? Okay. Fine. The archive service itself could be clonable. I could wrap that in arcmutex. I have to implement that for Oh, actually, it needs to be archive server. That one there. So we need to implement reverb data archive for this. If we, I don't know, my head is cloudy today. Sorry, replicate server. This is in mod data archive. Okay. So the only reason those other things were had the Archimate text was because Tonic generated code required it to be cloned. And so this interface ended up being requiring clone. These here. We could change this up and implement this for like something like that. Let's try that. Back one. Oh, but these are not. No, they're orphan. Oh, it was a comment about the async mutex rather than the asynchronous mutex. Ah, all makes sense now. Um, yeah, and in this case, the synchronous mutex would be preferable because, yeah, you don't end up having the guards across waypoints. That makes sense. And in most cases, it wouldn't be contested anyways, so it'd be fast. Oh, give me a sec. Rebooted a system. I gotta log into it real quick. Okay. And while I'm at it, I will charge my phone. I do kind of like this pattern though of being able to implement traits for like arc somethings, right? It's just too bad that server is not defined by it. Oh, isn't that defined by us? We could do that. It's not defined. This is standard simpler. Isn't server ours? We're in data archive. Server comes from data archive. So can't we implement? Oops. Well, does down a local type before any uncovered type parameters. Interesting. Local type before uncovered type parameters. Huh. Did this change? Okay. Um, but not a foreign trait. Okay. I thought you could impl a foreign trait for a local. Oh, thank you. I didn't see that. Okay. We're going. That in here? Didn't I? That was it in lib. Where's my change? Here. No, that's test code. That's the wrong crate. Input my trait for a vec local type. Will work because my trait and local type aren't foreign, although vector is. So that was added like 132-ish. Yeah. Up there. All right. going to go back to the test code. It's a mod. Oh, it was the test code, wasn't it? Man, my head is foggy today. Where was it? Is it in mutate or replicate? It's in test context or something. Here, okay, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's me today. Sore throat, stuffy nose. Oh, interesting. They added it to vector first. Huh, that's cool. I can see that being useful. Hadn't actually considered that before. That's interesting. Isn't this clone? It's send. This just needs to be an arc, doesn't it? It always existed for box, which makes complete sense. Take the exclusive reference to T out of that box if it is an arc. You gotta go. All right, man. See you, Nightshade dude. Well, let's see. I don't know that I have to. You're right. I think I might end up needing to swap out this element here in the box. Well, here really, and which is why it was an option so that it could be taken in the case of a receiver. What's that? Let's see. Is Tokyo this sized? It does. But does it need to be a mutex? Switched away from Helix, yeah. I did. I did. This is cursor. Actually, I should be full screen. Get it a little bit more. Wrap these. Oops, those are new. Wow. Same thing there. Thank you. And I switched away from Helix for exactly that, the 5 seconds of typing that I've saved. Did I put that on the wrong thing? RX, RX, ARC, mutex, ARC. Oh, let's see, we want the box. Boom. There. One. It has box stream. I really like Helix. I think the problem with me was just that the problem with it was I wanted to explore more of the AI assisted features. Helix makes you think. Just wanted to vibe. Well, I wanted to understand it, and yeah, there was a whole vibe coding thing going on, but I can still get things done faster than Helix can. Sorry, than not Helix, than the agents can. What are we doing here? Why do we have that like that? Okay, now we have the senders here and the receivers. RxTX, RxTX, good. You asked Gemini a very basic question this morning as your morning sanity check. How would you tell? Agreed that it doesn't work well in Helix. Oh, yeah. Completely agree, Fox, which is why I'm here in Cursor, which is, you know, VS Code under the hood. Your question, how does round robin work? I just respond. I can't assist you with that. As I'm only a language model, I don't have the capacity to understand and respond. All is well in the universe. I'm curious. Hey, chat. Let's just ask it a question. Auto? Uh, here. No context. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's trying to understand context. So it used my code base as context, and in your case, it didn't have it. But Pingora does have round robin. I'm currently using the high contrast color theme. It says cursor dark high contrast, but it's really just any high contrast theme will give you about the same thing. All right, so what's it say? Based on the information gathered, okay, it's a load balancing strategy. Yeah, I ended up wanting to have a little bit more, um, I don't know, pop. But it only got to this point because it's, context is my code base, which currently has Pingora. So yeah, wow. That makes sense. Just kill that one off. All right, I got about 5 minutes. Let's see what else I can do in that time. But instead, I literally told you as an LLM, it's useless. Thanks, Gemini. Yes. So in this case, we want to take that receiver. I don't understand why our implementation doesn't just create the pair at this point and save the sender. Yes, because ordering maybe. Why are we cloning that? Our weight here. End up taking because it's no longer an option. Why aren't we just setting it up? Gemini's your new punching bag. It's where you ask all the complex questions. Today I failed to even get started. Oh, that's funny. Okay. See, we want to be able to have messages come in for transactions and then for something receiving the transactions to be able to just, grab the stream here. So here we create the data and there we receive it. It is set up. So here's the problems where you go from normal rows to branchless to instruction parallel to see what kind of stuff they've been trained on. Huh. Oh. Well, I've got to get going. I've got a meeting in a couple minutes. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. Huh. Right, Kubimon today. Hey, Tom. Morning. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. Probably try to make a little bit more progress tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully this cold gets better. Take care, y'all. Bye-bye.